We need an absolutely clear vision of what this country intends to do. Once we've done that, we can then start to get the long-term plans in place that we need. And that will give, once we've done that, that then gives us the confidence to get the investment it is that we need. It means a confidence that people actually want to go into the industry and learn the right skills that they need to do that they've got a long-term career. It's not been sexy to go in manufacturing. It's not been interesting. We've not made it really exciting for young children to be really enthused about what an exciting career you can have in manufacturing, and we really need to turn that around. It's a great place to be. I think we've got to understand what manufacturing really is, and I think in a lot of people's minds, and that's probably one of the reasons for the decline in manufacturing to some extent, it's the satanic mills, the dark satanic mills. It's not. Manufacturing spans a whole load of activities, and the whole supply chain of manufacturing. It starts in the schools with the skills. It goes into the colleges, the universities, our apprenticeships. It then goes into the research, the development of the products, the design for manufacturing itself. It includes the funding mechanisms to enable companies to invest in the capital and the working capital that they need. It then includes the logistics and the supply and the real ability to get great design to be able to sell the products at the right price and make the right products wherever there's a buyer for them. And in particular, to enable us to be competitive in the world through good export support, through our governmental procedures. I come back to this issue of vision. And let me just give you an example. I was in China just before Christmas, dealing with a lot of Chinese companies and some big Chinese universities. The part of China that I was in was that the strategy for that part of China was designed 10 years ago. And what they're trying to do is to put the second biggest part of the next wave of vehicle manufacturing and automotive manufacturing into that part of China. Now, that was a vision, that was a strategy, and part of the plan of that was to actually build the universities they needed in that part of China and to build the schools, the specialist schools that they needed, and the research base that they needed to ensure that by the time the investment was coming in, and a lot of it's coming in from around the world, big Japanese companies, quite a lot of British engineers in there, but all those indigenous skills that were needed for that long-term vision, the pipeline for that was being set in place. Now here, we're not saying we need to do it on that scale here, but it's that sort of visionary, long-term visionary requirement that we need from government to enable all of these other things to be put in place.